This is Embracing Digital This Week with Dr. Darren and Paige Pulsifer.
This week's top stories.
Happy birthday, ChatGPT. So it's been 2 years since ChatGPT burst onto the scene, and its impact, it's a whopping $8 trillion for major tech companies.
Wow, that's a lot of zeros. Makes you wonder what our 10 kids think AI is doing with their allowance.
Right? But seriously, this figure really highlights how embedded AI is becoming in various sectors.
I guess it's just a sign of the times. The more we use Gen AI, the more exciting stuff develops.
Exactly. And speaking of exciting, Huawei is diving deeper into the AI arena with their new Ascend 910B chip.
The Chinese are producing AI chips? But tell me more. What's special about this one?
Well, it's made by China's SMIC and has some pretty noticeable differences from TSMC's version. It shows Huawei's dedication to independent tech, especially with all the global sanctions.
Independent tech? That's revolutionary. But does that mean we'll end up with chips that are more like customizable options, like a tech buffet?
Maybe. And as the AI hardware competition heats up, the landscape of the tech industry could change significantly.
Sounds like my Sunday brunch planning, always changing. But have you heard about 11 Labs? They've launched a podcast tool.
Oh yes, that's interesting. We actually use 11 Labs for this podcast. It really underscores how important AI is becoming in content production.
Right? Forgetting about Google's Notebook LM, this tool is designed to make podcast creation way easier for everyone.
Which is fantastic. Whether you're a seasoned pro or just starting out, these AI tools are really increasing accessibility.
So it's like having a trusty sidekick for creative projects, just like we do to produce Embracing Digital This Week in 8 languages.
Yep, AI is making some creative projects much more feasible for everyone and being consumed by everyone. In some exciting news this week, researchers have unveiled a groundbreaking hybrid design for quantum computing.
Groundbreaking? That sounds like something out of a sci-fi movie, Darren. I half expect robots to take over next.
Well, hold your horses, Paige. This design actually bridges classical and quantum computing.
So it's like the best of both worlds? I love that. No need to choose sides here.
Exactly. This could significantly enhance processing capabilities, especially in cryptography and AI.
Can we just talk about how cryptography sounds like secret agent stuff? Daniel Craig would be proud.
And just think, this could help solve complex problems more efficiently. That's no small feat.
Efficient problem solving? I could really use that during family game nights with the kiddos.
Right? The integration of quantum high-performance computing is really gaining traction.
Is that like a super squad for computers?
Something like that. Researchers are focusing on practical applications to address challenges in materials science and optimization.
So basically, it's like giving computers superpowers? Let me guess, the goal is to save the day.
Exactly. By harnessing quantum principles, they're paving the way for future breakthroughs.
You know, in some far-off lab, they probably have lab coats and everything, very scientific.
And with advancements in machine learning and secure communications, this could change the tech landscape.
So, the future of technology looks bright then? Like a dazzling graduation?
That's one way to put it. Whether we're ready or not, it's certainly coming.
Bring it on, as long as we can still binge-watch our shows without interruption.
In cybersecurity news, there's been a new Russian cyber attack confirmed, and let me tell you, it's no walk in the park. They're employing a pretty sophisticated zero-click backdoor vulnerability on Windows systems.
Yikes, that sounds like something out of a spy movie. So what, people can just click nothing and bam, they're compromised?
Exactly. It really underscores how crucial proactive measures are. Keeping systems updated isn't just a chore. It's like adding an extra lock to your front door.
And we all know how much I love having extra locks, right? Can't be too safe. But here's the kicker. We just had a massive data breach leak over 600,000 sensitive records.
Yeah, that's right. Personal info from background checks, vehicle registrations, the works. It's enough to make anyone's skin crawl.
I mean, come on, why do they even have so much sensitive info? They really need to step up their data handling game.
Totally. Organizations must adopt stricter security protocols. This isn't just a suggestion anymore. It's essential.
Speaking of essentials, have you heard about phishing as a service? What's next? A subscription model for ransomware.
Funny you mention that. It's actually lowering the entry barrier for cybercrime. Like anyone with a credit card can get involved.
This is alarming. So how do we push back? What's the safety mantra now?
Well, experts are urging us to adopt stronger security practices. It's all about safeguarding our digital identities. Better passwords, multi-factor authentication, you name it.
Right? Because that's easier than trying to explain to our kids why they can't post everything online. Anyone else feeling a bit more paranoid?
The rapid evolution of artificial intelligence is really making waves in the business world, isn't it?
Absolutely. I mean, businesses are buzzing with both excitement and a bit of nervousness. It's like waiting for a roller coaster ride, but forgetting your seatbelt.
Right? And talking about that thrill, I had a great chat with Walter Riviera about AI adoption. He really opened my eyes to the complexities of it all.
Complexities? You mean there's more to it than just pressing a button and hoping for the best?
Well, sort of. There's quite a bit of pressure on businesses to adopt the latest trends. It's a bit like trying to keep up with your kids at the latest dance craze.
Tell me about it. Sometimes I feel like my coordination is back in the Stone Age. But seriously, what foundational steps should organizations take to truly benefit from AI?
First off, understanding the objectives is key. They can't just dive into AI without a clear vision of what they want to achieve.
So, it's like baking a cake. You wouldn't throw in random ingredients and hope for a masterpiece.
Exactly. It's about deriving real value. If you set the right foundation, the results can be transformative, just like baking a cake that doesn't fall flat.
You mean like my infamous lava cake? It's transformative, but not in a good way.
Well, let's keep our digital strategies from becoming lava cakes. I think businesses really need to embrace AI not just as a trend, but as a valuable tool.
And if they approach it right, they could avoid the lava disaster altogether. That's it for Embracing Digital this week. If you've enjoyed this episode, check out our full-length weekly podcast, Embracing Digital Transformation.
And check out our website, embracingdigital.org. Until next week, go out and embrace the digital revolution.